Ryan, today we're going to be talking about a platform called Microsoft Teams and how it can benefit your business. You might be used to more conventional IT services such as a file server or other cloud services or even a phone system. But today we're going to talk about how Microsoft Teams can benefit you and brings all those types of services underneath one collective platform. Microsoft Teams is applicable to any business. There is no industry standard. It is the standard for industry. You might be asking yourself, why even use a collaborative platform? With all your communication tools accessible in one place, your remote and office teams can stay productive and efficient wherever they're working from. With the simplified working experience, you can work the same from any device. Moving from the office to home isn't as big as a thing when you're able to bounce back a little bit easier. And also the enhanced security right out of the box with no setup makes for much more secure communications. Full disclosure, we as Integritex are a Microsoft partner, and we do support clients with other tools and platforms, so bear that in mind. Let's go over an example of how this can help you out. So with the versions of Teams, there's two, both one free and one that's included with your Microsoft licensing if you have Microsoft 365 Business. That kind of allows for more integrations, additional storage space, and even more stuff. So one of the cool benefits and functionalities of Teams are the team chats, the voice calling, the video conferencing, the simultaneous file editing is a really, really cool feature. Screen sharing. For that file sharing, there might be a little bit more setup with your Word and Excel Office documents linking to Teams, but your IT team or whoever handles IT is going to help you out with that, so don't worry too much. The applications that can be integrated into Teams are pretty much all. There is no limit to the application that can be added to Teams. As long as it has the URL, you should be able to add it. You can, it's collaboration and communication with the direct messaging and group messaging. You can schedule or even host instant live webinars. Also, group chats can be, scheduled or set to be instant. It's going to also, significantly reduce the amount of email that you have in your inbox with all those one-line questions of yes or no being the answer. Here's a little bit of cute people for you to look at. All right, so you can organize your communications your way. There's that general channel that you see, everyone has access to. So that's going to be kind of the way that you notify your company on what's going on and what the situation is. And people can go back and look at that and see past messages and know what's going on and not be confused and stop peppering you with questions that they can answer themselves. These can be organized by department, by teams, by project. It is your definition of them, how they are organized. You can store your personal files in your own channels, store shared files in shared channels, work with multiple people on files at the same time, with or without sharing screens, and they're all synced across all devices as one version. No more looking around for that file that you needed or you're unsure of. The integrations that we discussed a little bit earlier are shown to be added right here. It's just if you have a URL, you can add it into Teams. Here's a little bit of the product summary. All the communications accessible and all in one place across all devices. All files synced across all devices and available wherever you go as long as you have internet. Those quick discussions will reduce the amount of email you get, so there's no more worrying about your email being too full. And those instant and scheduled meetings are really, really nice, and that general channel is perfect for keeping everybody in the loop. Some of the security features are as described. So you have 4 factors that are able to be implemented at this current time: biometric, meaning like fingerprint or even Face ID. Security applications such as 2FA or MFA, password, or even device authorization. So actually scripting the device to allow the installation of Teams, or even allow that device to install Teams from your tenant. The security logs, when people access things, how they access it, where they access it from, and the HIPAA and PCI compliancy right out of the box really shows that it is a secure platform. That resiliency that you get from having the file versioning, which is able to go back on any file that you saved over as long as it's in this platform. The ability to work from any device, from anywhere, having all your stuff saved to the cloud. Please bear in mind that even if you don't like Microsoft, there are third-party backup tools that are available that we can assist you with. Keep in mind it is a slow process at the beginning, but once you get going, once you get that groove, you're able to saw straight through and get to where you need to be. Make sure to plan your stuff before you implement it, and make sure everybody's on the same page as you're doing it. Make sure that you have your IT manage some of the features, some of those advanced features at least. All right.